Honestly, I'm sick and tired of the people on this platform who are fear mongering about AI in college essays. And I'm not going to call people out directly. You guys know who I'm talking about. But there have been a lot of viral posts recently by people who are claiming to give college admissions advice that are giving people just completely false information about how AI is detected in college essays, if it's detected, and what the acceptable use cases are for it. So I want to just set the record straight here. College admissions officers do not have some kind of sixth sense that lets them tell if you used AI in your college essay. They're not using software that would otherwise detect it either, by the way. That's not a thing. A lot of people thought that because the Common App revised some of their terms about that, they were going to start using software to check. No, they're not. They're not. What they're doing only is catching the very rare cases where either somebody reports it directly, maybe someone tells on you, or otherwise you have some kind of like obvious thing in your essay where you're being really silly, you didn't proofread it, and it's really clear that it's AI. When admissions officers are reading your essays, they are not spending enough time with it to actually get a feel for whether or not it matches your other writing. That's not how this stuff works. Admissions officers will spend maximum between 30 to 45 seconds, under a minute, reviewing most college essays. It's that fast. No one's going through line by line counting your M dashes or trying to get a vibe for if this matches the voice in the other paragraphs you have. That's not what happens. What happens is admissions officers get a feeling from the writing that you have, which is what they use to make an impression of you, and then they score it. So they have a literal scorecard where they then add up points for each of the sections. Some schools have changed that, but for the most part, that's how that works. That's what's happening on the back end. So if you're using AI to responsibly edit your essays, no one's ever going to catch it. That's not a thing. If you're using it to get a better idea, brainstorming for different topics in your essays, you're fine. Relax. The only time that you're going to be caught is if you're using it irresponsibly. If you're using it in such a way that the whole thing is just AI, you didn't even bother to read it. But for everybody else who's not stupid, you're okay. All right? So let's just set the record straight. Please ignore the fear mongers. You guys are going to be fine. Just do your best to edit your essays, send them in, and don't worry so much.